Okay, this thing has been over 6 months in the making, and I'm really excited to unbox this. So, okay. It's gonna be my first time seeing the Vision Pro and actually look at the Vision Pro for the first time. Ooh. Okay, so we got these two cardboard thing here, cardboard sides to protect it. Obviously, this is a big box. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna cost me $3,000. Okay. Other way. Ooh. Alright, let's go. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, we have this case right here, which if you guys watched Marquez Brownlee's video, this is a case for the front end. Push. Slide, not pull. Dual loop band. We're gonna get to this in a little bit. The 35-watt charging brick, which I have plenty of these. So if you don't have one, here it is. You have one with the Vision Pro. A USB-C to USB-C braided cable, very nice and curly. This is the battery pack that comes with the Vision Pro. This will give you the 2 hour to 2.5, 3 hours battery. This is the battery. It has an Apple logo on it. It has 3,100 milliamp hours, which is probably not a lot in terms of VR. But okay, so this is the dual loop band, which appears to go over your head. I'm not doing that. Apple and Cal. Oh, look at this! I forgot this is not the $19 polishing cloth. Just like shine this with a polishing cloth. And please, if you own a Vision Pro or you're gonna get a Vision Pro, please do not use liquid on these as well, because that's gonna damage it or scratch it, or we don't want things to get damaged here. So I think my hair is wet, but it's whatever. Let's just put it on. Okay, that fits way better than the one that I tried at the Apple Store. That way, I don't know. Is it dead? Is it this one? Yeah, it's dead. Oh, I'm so stupid! Did I damage it? Nope. Okay, how do we do this? I was like, nope. Okay, how do we? Okay, how do we actually do this? This is impossible. Come on. Oh my god. Wait, so dot? Battery even dead. Wait, what am I doing? Like alright, the battery has a green light, so oh, I see something. Welcome to Apple Vision Pro. It's gonna say hello. Okay. Oh, is that right? Apple thing? This here. I see it. Whoa, that's crazy. Come on. Can I go to this? Right now, I'm sorry. Yo, this is okay. Okay. It's not worry. So, I show the top and bottom. It's not worry. How am I setting up? I'll do this. You can this. I don't do that. Okay, I'll do this. That's not what I was up to. Stuff. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I sound like just like how long is it? This is just really long, but oh, sorry. Yeah, this is all this. First up. I was going to see. I guess not local elections. I see no my first one. So, I'll take so. Oh, that's bad. Roll my flag. Let's roll. Wait, why is it? No, I want it. No. No. Come on. Apple ID. Oh. Alright, let's work. This is it. I'm not behind this. We're going to ask for. There's another. Yeah, good thing. There's so many. Wait, what is it? F1. Alright, let's. Oh, we're trying to ask that. That's all. What? Ask. Flight. Yes. I have added this to my account. And I'm not lying, the speakers are actually pretty good. They're actually better than the most speakers that are on Vision headsets. And I'm not lying when I say that this resolution is better than the 1080p on the Meta Quest 2. And the Meta Quest 2 has more apps, but I think that they should just add YouTube. Apple should add YouTube because this one has YouTube, and you can watch like a 300-inch display in front of you, and it has a lot of games on this one as well. But I'm still searching for some. But this is going to be quite a while. This is going to be a quite genuine experience. This is not. I'm not like how to say that this actually looks insane. And like when they showed it off, I thought there was two colors. It was only blue and white. And this one, and I thought it was just one, but then now it doesn't look like it. See? Way better. Let's take this off. Yes, we're going to. Oh, that's fine. See, I know. Everyone. Oh, back. Okay, wait. So, no. Oh, take it. Okay, that's hold that. Oh, wait. Right. Oh, how's it go? This out, that. Which one? 1, 3, 1, 1. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm gonna play with this for a day, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I think, and I gotta play with this entire thing for the guys. So, this is what it looks like behind the scenes. I've had the Vision Pro for almost a week now, so it's been a little, like, I've used it a couple times, but like, it's just not worth $3,500. It's worth around 1,500. It's not worth 5,000. It's not worth like this 3,700 I paid for it, because I paid for the 512 gigabyte version. One thing that I don't like, MetaQuest did this better, is because the two, this one has more games. This one has no like actual like games. There's only like it's a Formula One game, and it's just like we'll watch Formula One, and then like the button placements are actually pretty good. Like there's the digital crown, like the Apple Watch, and there is the slide button, which I think is like the iPhone one. It's a bit smaller, and the magnetic is actually like the magnetic, like what do you call this band thing? It's like the quality is really good. Unlike the MetaQuest, which like look at all the scratches on this thing. Hold on, let me look at it. Look at all of the scratches. I had no scratches on this. Look, this is just like fingerprints. Like one thing I want to point out is the resolution. This is 4K per eye, and this is 1080p per eye. And I'm not gonna lie, this thing is actually pretty like if you get close to an object, you can see like individual pixels, but with this thing you can't. And this thing is actually, you can cast it onto your MacBook. Like on your MacBook, you can you can pair your MacBook with the Vision Pro, and you just see this 120-inch display. And obviously I don't have the battery here. Like the battery life is not good. Like it's like it lasts 1 hour, but like 2 hours. The battery will last like an hour, but like for me and for an hour, but like Apple said 3 hours to 2.5 hours. And like the clip, which is really good, like I'm gonna show you guys, like the clip, like this, just twist it, boom. So it's not very like functional, it's because it's like a developer headset. It's not like you're going to buy it for, it's like as a consumer you're not gonna buy it. So you guys can see that the eyesight is working.
Are the iPhone 15s. Apple talked about how they're the most power efficient phones ever, including one claim that said they were up to 3 times more power efficient than their competitors.
I hear my audio right
what
here.
What they didn't mention is what that means for battery life. So we're going to go through a normal day of use to see how these new iPhones stack up. And while that happens, there's a few things about the batteries here that we need to talk about. So first thing in the morning, some breakfast and TikTok. I'm disappointed in myself. And let's just quickly go over what phones we're testing here. So first, the 4 new iPhones, the 15 Pro Max, which is now $1199. The $999 / had to sit through would be the 15 Plus. And do consider subscribing if you appreciate the effort. Genuinely exhausted. But what makes me feel slightly better is that when I do hit the hay, I can do so with my 8 Sleep Pod after a pretty long trip to America. 13 Pro Max, they don't have to worry about it. I'd imagine it's not a massive battery drain, but at the same time I'd be very surprised if it isn't contributing to at least some of the difference here, because it's essentially one extra process that has to be running in the background at all times. But what I think is the bigger thing is that the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max specifically are being powered by a brand new chipset, the A17 Pro. The fact that it's a next generation 3nm chip should mean pretty large power efficiency improvements. That's the impression that I got when I watched the event, especially since Apple explicitly mentioned that the iPhone 15 Pro had the most efficient CPU ever, and that the efficiency cores in the chip, which run when you're not doing anything particularly demanding, are 3 times more efficient than the competition. But then, clearly, in practice, the battery gain is not as much as we initially thought.
So like you have...
This is it. Welcome to these videos. Please hold my here. This is it. Welcome to...
Thank you.